take you forward.
Thank you. Okay. Our mission, we would like our students to learn that the world of careers contains more than what they see on TV, other than football and other than being the next Kobe Bryant or the next top model. And so we try to provide them with a broad spectrum and a wide variety of career opportunities because we feel that we have a responsibility to take our students to the next step, to high school and to their first job, which for many, their first job will occur during their high school years. And we want to set a very solid educational foundation for our students because the window of opportunity is wide open right now, and we don't want it closed on them. We want them to understand that the jobs are out there for them. History. There we go. Wells actually started career exploration back in the school year of 2004-2005 with a 7th grade career class that was called Career Choices, and that was a semester class. That led us very smoothly into doing the 8th grade career fair. And it was started September 27th as planning was initiated, and the first one was set for January, the last Friday in 2008. We surveyed our students to see what career fields they would be interested in learning about, and a good chunk of them decided they wanted to be firefighters. The girls wanted to be in retailing. We had many who wanted to learn about police positions, and so we addressed those and we contacted speakers based on what they asked us for. And on the day of the event, we did have a continental breakfast, which was sponsored the first year by DPI, and then the next year by the Wells PFC. The next 2 years, 2010, 2011, was by the Tech Grant. Bits and pieces. Yeah. Students are, of course, surveyed for their speaker choices. That has not changed in the last 4 years. They still want police, they still want firefighters. It's very consistent what they do want. Musician is something that they want to hear from. However, it's hard to get musicians because once they get a gig, they don't want to come to the career fair. So as much as we wanted to try to get a musician for them, it's not something that's happened yet to date. Parents are informed about the event through a direct mail. We also ask them in the wonderful letter to talk with their students about the career fair and about what's coming up so that there's a broad overview and support from the parents as well. The event is also communicated out to the community through the Wells Street Journal, the Wells website, and the PFC email system. Students take and post evaluation survey, and that's also considered an assignment in core that has to be handed in the Tuesday after the Friday event. The presenters are also interviewed and with an exit survey. And so far, we've done pretty good, so we're quite pleased with what we have. The event is assessed for improvements for the next year, and also what I did not include in this was that the speakers, before they come to campus, are communicated with, and we provide them with guidelines also as to what we would like them to address with the students in terms of responsibilities that they have, the different aspects they have of their careers and their jobs, whether it's positive or negative. We want them to tell it all. And these are some of the participants we've had in the last 4 years. As you can see, it's rather vast, and we've been very privileged to have them come several times. For example, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Chris Beeson, is actually a Wells alumni from 1981. So he happened to come to Barnes & Noble one day during our book fair, stopped at the Wells table and said, "I'm a Wells alumni," and we snagged him in. Contra Costa Sheriff's CSI, that is actually Eric Collins, and he is a Wells parent. He has 4 children, and some have gone through the system, and some are still coming up. So we're quite pleased to have a variety of people come and speak to our students. Educational benefits. Our students learn correct behavior through interaction with the business community. That is really important to us because we feel it's critical for the students to understand the importance of good manners and as well as the business etiquette that will play a critical part in their future. We ask them out of respect to the speakers to come dressed for the day, if it's possible, no jeans. The boys are asked to come with a collared shirt and a tie if possible, and they look really cute. A lot of them come with jackets. We also have young men who come in suits. The young ladies are asked to come in dresses or skirts, dressy pants, and many of them are walking for the first time in 6-inch heels on campus. It's an experience for them. We ask them to make sure that they raise their hands when they ask a question. We ask them to make sure that they allow the speaker to present their full presentation before they ask questions, and just to pretty much apply common courtesy. The learning the history of the various fields, that actually is very interesting. Chris Beeson from the FBI, when he talks about, to the students, he talks about the history of the FBI, the organization, and he also pulls in history. He talks about the history of the United States, and then he pulls in educational aspects such as the three branches of the government, executive, judicial, can't remember the other one. Legislative, there we go, legislative. And behind the scenes information is revealed also. Sarah Kramer from the Oakland Zoo came, and she has been a repeat speaker for us. She asked upon my request, actually she spoke to the kids upon my request, about the fact that I wanted her to explain to them that when they think about the Oakland Zoo, they think about being a trainer, and they don't think about anything else, that there's no other possible jobs available for them in that field. So I asked her to speak to them about the fact that they can be accountants behind the scenes, that there is marketing involved, that there is food service involved, and that if they liked animals, they can actually work for the Oakland Zoo doing the field that they enjoy as a career. And so she was kind enough to do that. She also spoke to them about the fact that when students think about animals and about being a trainer, they think about feeding the animals. What they don't think about is the fact of what comes out the other end after the animal's been fed.
Right. Poop cleaner.
So she did a very nice visual for us on that. No, she didn't bring it with her. She did bring a wonderful picture of a trainer who was 6 feet tall, and standing next to him with the shovel in his hand was a 6-foot-tall pile of future methane gas from elephants. It was 6 feet by 8 feet. So that was greeted with a very loud, ooh, but they got the visual that it was possible to have other things happen behind the scenes that they didn't think about. Let's see. Understand what they learn in school does apply to their future careers. Eric Collins, the CSI from Contra Costa County, shows our students pictures of actual crime scenes, taped off where the bodies were, and he does a wonderful job on applying math and letting the students understand that what they're learning in school actually applies to positions out in the real world. He actually points out and gives them actual math formulas that deal with the trajectory of the bullet and how they figure out where it came from, what it hit, and how it hit the person. And it's fascinating. He is one of our most sought-after career choice speakers. So that's about it. And I hope you enjoyed it. And there's Wile E. Coyote. Thank you.
Thank you.